So, like, as a young new person in Memphis, a new attorney, I wanted to network and get to know people in the Memphis community. And living in Midtown, it was just so convenient to be on Madison. So I started coming by. I love the ethnic feel and flair of the actual House of Mtenzi, and I started learning about like the Stone Awards and the community outreach, the community service, the homeless ministries, the things that were connected to the House of Mtenzi. And I love it being a service-oriented person, so I just had to become involved. And so I've been a committee member since then. And I love what Drew and Miss Tina were saying about the stone, because they built this concept, stone at a time, one stone at a time, to build up the community over this time. And the Stone Awards, it keeps getting bigger and better every single year. It's always something unique and something refreshing that comes out of these interactions and discussions and recognition of our community leaders. And sometimes I've noticed, being new to Memphis, sometimes I noticed some people in the community were not getting the recognition they deserve because of politics or because of economic reasons. And the Stone Awards totally, you know, changed that concept totally in my perspective since coming on board in 2016. So I love it. I'm sold out for life.
You know what, and Attorney Murphy, when you said that, and because I think last year was, I think it was my first year attending, and I learned, Drew and Tina, about some people that I didn't know about who were honored, who are in locally. Okay. I learned about some people that I didn't know even existed, that had different kind of organizations, and I'm thinking like, oh, this is wonderful, because people think we hear the same kind of names over and over, but but
people you don't hear about.
And it's just like my last guest I had, and we were talking about domestic violence, and people didn't know, and I didn't know, there was a Hope Center at Grace that helps people of domestic violence. So there are a lot of things in Memphis, we don't know everything. And one of the things I know about the Stone Awards is that, and Stan, I know Stan doesn't like to talk, but he likes to celebrate different people and people we may not hear about.
Definitely. And that's what I love about it, is that Stanley, even he's the guy in the back, but yet he's the guy in the front, but you'll never know that he's in the front because of the concern and the passion that he has for acknowledging people in the community that does things. Like we had the guy that came up last year on the car that he had created.
Oh yeah,
he was the one
to say that
that created the first. Was it hybrid car, electric car?